Yo, before the video starts, I just want to say, please subscribe. I'm having a subscriber race with my friend Kazen. We are racing to 1,000, but 500 is the first benchmark. So, please, I need this. He's already halfway to the benchmark. We need to beat him now. This is going to be day 1 of making Minecraft. Building the JJS map in Minecraft. Ooh, I don't know how many studs this is. Okay, I don't know how many studs you are. How about... Okay. This... That looks kind of like a block in Minecraft. A full-sized cube. I don't want the map to be humongous, but it looks like a normal block in Minecraft. Yeah, that looks fine. We'll have to count all those blocks?
Yeah.
Why'd I do this? So basically, at the start of this video, I just finished building down the main land. It took me like around a good 20 minutes, pretty boring. And then I went up and did the walls. I was so angry because I kept trying and I kept failing, and that was getting really annoying. And so I finally got Axiom in one of my mod packs. I put it in my mod pack. I finished it there. It was done like 20 seconds. Like, if you're doing a building project, do it in Axiom. That's just the lesson of today. This is day 3, and I'm now starting building the roads. As I forgot to save the day 1, I had to redo the block, so it might not be perfectly accurate. But it's fine enough, you know, like it's fine. And then I got the roads down, and so I needed to figure out the width of the roads, and so I went back into JJS to figure that out, and then I did the roads. Remember, guys, subscribe. Day 4 of making JJS in Minecraft. So today I was mapping out all the roads so I can finally finish the roads. And I did get a little trouble in like the first part, like getting to the middle. And it wasn't really that hard. So hopefully it gets better. And then I tried to do the little circle thing. I mean, not the circle, the square, like the little square in the middle. It was painful. That square was painful. I don't know why. Because, like, I know how to make a perfect square. Just make all the sides even. But for some reason, it just wouldn't be even. And then I figured out that all the little indents on the roads, like the little crosswalks, yeah, they're not even for some reason. Some sides does have it, and the other side doesn't. Why, Z? Why would you do this to me? The perfect square. That was painful. Just pure pain. It's unimaginable how hard it is to truly make a perfect square. I messed up on the proportions somehow, but the square. the square. It's the bane of my existence. That square took an hour to do a single square. A single square. So it's just so bad, bro. Like you don't know how hard it was. I was crashing out because like I had to go to bed soon. And also I had to do my homework, but it wasn't fully. Wait, no. It was done. Yeah. So subscribe. Day 5 is building JJS in Minecraft. Also, thank you for the comment of saying I should make my build move to 0.01. That was pretty helpful. Now, I laid out the groundwork for the restaurant building first as a reference because I didn't know how big I should make all the buildings. I definitely messed up on the proportions for some of them. And I did the interior and exterior. The exterior is very bland. It's not very like, it's just a box. And so I laid out the groundwork for all the little buildings inside like the square. It's not like I did everything. I'm gonna do that afterwards. So see ya. 6 of building JJS in Minecraft. First, I started up on the town square. Well, not really town square. I don't really know how to like describe it. It's like it's just like a square. So like I built the square. Yeah. I built the little square with the 4 trees in it, and then I was off to my merry way into the 2 buildings right behind the restaurant. I'm planning on doing all 4 corners for like an episode. So like that's one. I'm trying to like make a parkour system and like a challenge system because I'm not going to be 100% accurate to JJS. So this is just going to be the best thing I got to like make you want to play this map instead of just playing JJS private servers. So like you got a goal now. Day 7 of building JJS in Minecraft. So I was working on the little purple building off to the side. It was pretty hard to do because of the windows, but like I don't have the footage of that anymore, so I'm just going to like I don't know, because like the footage of it for me like building some stuff got deleted. It got corrupted for some reason. OBS kind of glitched out. So I don't have some of the footage anymore, and so I went onto the green building right next to the Twin Towers. That building was really fun to make. It was kind of nice. And then the Twin Towers. The Twin Towers was like pretty. It was kind of far. Like in retrospect, it was kind of easy to do. I just had to figure out the window shapes. Day 8 of building JJS in Minecraft. I just built 2 buildings. I just built 2 buildings. Sorry for this being so late in the day. I didn't get home very early, and then I tried to do something for a different video. It was horrible, not gonna lie. Day 9 of making JJS in Minecraft. I finished the rest of the ports. I mean, not ports, the 2 other buildings. I also made the green building a different color from the other green building to the other top right. Pretty sure. Because I didn't want the same type of building like everywhere. Because like JJS already has some of those, and I want to avoid that as much as possible. And so I went into the subway station, but it wasn't as easy as I thought, because I forgot if I go 3 blocks down, it's the void. So I raised the whole map up, like a whole building up. I don't know how much I lifted it up. Not Not very sure, but hopefully it's good. Hopefully. Day 10 of building JJS in Minecraft. Finally, the subway. I spent a long time counting how long the subway was. I didn't really care about how wide it was because it's on the very edge of the map, and I would rather it be bigger than smaller. So yeah, and so after a while, I remember trying to figure out the size, and I got kind of scared because it was bigger than the map. Then I went to JJS and figured it out. It is supposed to be bigger than the map, and that's why there's a little extra area outside. Sorry, day 11 and 12 were lost somewhere. I don't really know where they went. Sorry about that. Day 13 of building JJS in Minecraft. First, I went on building up trash cans from the comment. And then I fixed up the model for the lamppost. I really disliked it. It wasn't the best model to me. It looked very thrown together at the last moment. I disliked that. I just placed it around the map. Thank you for the comment. 14 of making JJS in Minecraft. I'm a whole 2 weeks in. I'm very dedicated. I'm actually surprised that I made it this long. I finished Shibuya Station, and I did the little control room. I had fun doing that, actually. It was very cool to figure out all the little blocks and details to see over there. Did you know there's a TV on the top left corner where you come in? Like, I've never noticed that TV until now. I really like that. Because, like, once you're building the JJS map, you're not just doing you're not being lazy. You're taking the time to look in. And I really appreciate all the little details that ZT has done to the map and, like, all the builders. It's not just a flat plane that anyone can build in, like, 30 seconds and just is very boring and has a bad feel to it, where it's just a big old box where people fight around in it. You know, not calling some names out, but you know who you are. Day 15 of building JJS in Minecraft. I was struggling to figure out a block for the JJS ball, like the big market stuff, for like the ground. I thought like endstone would work, but it was horrible. Don't use endstone. Like, it looks like cheese. Like, I'm not using that block. I decided to use birch. So, yeah. And then, I lay out the groundworks for the rest of the ball, but like, I couldn't do that yet because I had to lift the map again. Yes, again. I had to lift it 21 blocks up. Again! Day 16 of making JJS in Minecraft. I literally got to build up the layouts for the the 3 upper buildings for the mall, but I got interrupted because of my friend Kaizen, you know, like that guy. Yeah, so like the thing we have going on with each other is we're rivals. I'ma beat him to 1,000, okay? 1,000 subs. He might be in the lead right now, but we gonna win. Guys, we gonna win, okay? Don't even worry. Put all your stocks on me. Put all your money. Everything. Your mother's soul, my soul, your dog's soul, your cat's soul. Everything's on me, bruh. Trust. Just trust the process. I'm gonna win. Like, think. Why would he win? Like, there's nothing in his repertoire for him to win. Like, think. But yeah, I got fried. I got cooked. The score is right up here. But in my defense, Day 17 of making JJS in Minecraft. I first off started doing the layout for the top buildings of the upper floor of the mall. Pretty simple, pretty basic. I liked it. Not much to say with y'all. I'm going to have to take a break soon for in real life reasons. Day 15 of building JJS in Minecraft. First, I basically just finished up the bookstore. It was like fine. It wasn't the hardest things to do. It was fun to figure out the colors of stuff because like I mirrored it from the actual JJS bookstore. And as well, I went to the other side and found the shopping mall. Not like the broken down, beaten up store. That's what I'm calling it. It's ugly, like in every sense of the word. It's ugly. It's just gray. Like make it a different color. Why is it just gray? Like come on now. Please don't change it because I don't want to redo the map. See ya. Day 19 of JJS in Minecraft. First, I finished doing the upper... Oh, shoot. Retake. I did the upper buildings, and it was pretty pleasant. I might say it so. And afterwards, I kept getting annoyed by my friend. This guy. Yeah. I kept trying to finish the map. He kept annoying me and wanting to do a 1v1. He got packed up every single time. No wins. Especially if he was like, he's a Toto and he tried to throw me off the edge. Hey, 20! I did the subway relevant thing. That was like 20 minutes. Like it was hard, bro. And then I started the candy store, which was a boring task. Like it was about boring for me. Like I was like so tired. My motivation was down so bad. It was because there was no pink blocks in Minecraft, so I had to rely on purple, and I hated it. It was annoying. I hate the candy store. It's in the middle of recording while I was working. My siblings barged into my room and did this.
I'm his little sister.
Day 21 of making JJS in Minecraft. I literally finished the candy stuff. It wasn't my best work, but I'm rushing right now. I also, I think I did pretty good on the JJS ball stuff. I might come back to that a little bit. I still gotta do all the decorations for the mall, and I gotta do all the stuff for Monito's room. I'm stressed out right now because I'm leaving for Florida Thursday, and if you do not know, the time of recording, that is 3 days away. 3 whole days. And I still gotta do the JJS upper ring, Monito's room, and like all the sewers. And I am swamped. That took me 4 days to do the inner ring. The outer ring has more stuff, which is relatively more harder to do because there's not as many copied and pasted buildings. So I'm just stressed out right now. Day 22 of making JJS in Minecraft. Today is the final stretches of the whole stuff. Today I finished the monitor room. I am getting way too stressed right now. I still have to do the upper ring, and then some other stuff I gotta do is like polish up everything. It's probably gonna be on day 24. I might release it day 25. Release date might be confirmed, guys. I might confirm the release date. You know, it might be coming out on Thursday when I leave. Day 23 of making JJS in Minecraft. I basically finished up the sewer system for Monito's room. The connections to the sewers, it was lacking some areas. I just detailed it up a little bit. And then I went to do other half of the outer ring. The first half is this side. The next half is the last JJS day. Yes, the last. I plan on the release date being April 3rd because I feel like I really want to flesh out the map and clean up everything that's really wrong about it. I really like the day series, but that's gonna be inaccurate, so I'm going to just wait like 2 weeks for a bit and then drop the map because I do not trust myself with just 25 or 24 days just to make a map ready for release. I already found some errors. I'm just going to go redecorate, clean up. Just give me some time, please. Day 24 of making JJS in Minecraft. This is the end day until I post the long form video. Yes, I'm not going to be posting any more of the shorts, even though I'm not completely done with the map. I'm going to be polishing it up, buttering it up, smoothing it up, cleaning it up for your consumption. Please bear with me for April 3rd. I've been leaving for Disney. Peace and thank you. See ya.